This breathing practice, it's not very different from our normal equal breath, but we are working with, it's called the ujjayi breath. So it's this audible breath. It kind of sounds a little bit like the sound of the ocean, or the sound that you make when you're trying to breathe onto a piece of glass or a mirror to fog it up, that sound, except the mouth is closed. So it's this hollowing out and constricting at the back of the throat. And this particular breath is really, really helpful to help you focus, especially when it's done on purpose. Sometimes we'll make this sound in our breath when we have feelings of frustration around us and we are doing it unconsciously, especially on the exhale. It'll be that kind of sound or feeling. This one we're doing on purpose, and we're doing it with the intention to help us calm and bring ourselves back to this point of focus, this present moment. It's a really useful breath. We use it often in the yoga practice or in gym work. If it's things like weights training, it's a really helpful breath to just focus and be with your breath. And the benefits of being with your breath is obviously just not because it solves all the problems of the world or your life or what's stressing you out, but what it does is just helps you to step back a little and step away from that stress response that can come up, which is the whole point that we are here for. So when you're ready, finding a comfortable position. Again, you can do this lying down or sitting up. If you're sitting up, ideally maybe having your feet grounded equally or your legs supported if they are crossed. And we're finding our equal breath. So let your shoulders and everything relax, your arms and hands, elbows, fingers might naturally curl. Just inviting your breath down towards your belly, your abdomen. So you're breathing in and out of your nose, your mouth is closed. Obviously, if you have anything going on with your sinuses or anything else, this might not work as effectively for you today, and that's okay. You can always come back to it. Just finding this steady, gentle breath. So it's quite subtle. It's the kind of breath that you might hear if you have practiced yoga, that you might hear from the person next to you, where it's not necessarily confronting it in your face, but the fact that you can hear them breathing. So it's long, drawn out inhales and exhales, so very long, drawn out exhales as well. So if you imagine that sense of how you might try to fog up glass or a mirror, it's that same feeling, but the mouth is closed. So you're just breathing in and out through the nose. So when you're ready, I'll go through it with you a few times first so you can hear and breathe along at the same time. So when you're ready, we'll breathe in and out. So continue at your own pace, but you'll notice that exhale is not a sigh out, it's a long drawn out exhale that at least matches the length of the inhale. So take 3 more breaths like that. I'll breathe with you again. And when you're ready, let go of the control of the breath. Let the breath relax completely. Just let everything settle. And just notice how you feel. Sometimes breathing practices can make you feel a little lightheaded, so ease back a little as much as you need to, if that happens. But sometimes those breathing practices can just help bring our focus in. It's a really, really good one for that. So let yourself notice how you feel so that you can take that with you into your day on purpose.